Look, man. I'm honestly all right. We starting this podcast now.
You know what? Let's talk about sensitive stuff in the world. You know,
Um,
like this generation is the most sensitive generation of all
cause
time.
y'all motherfuckers scared. I swear to God.
Like, it's just
Look,
like
motherfucker.
you can't really tell jokes as you could. I mean, it's not even that. It's like if you're
You
trying
know
to
what's crazy?
personally, like, no, listen though. But if you're trying to
Uh,
personally hurt somebody, like say if you tell a joke, if you're trying to personally hurt somebody or whatever, that's different. But if you like just jokes, like oh, if it's not personal, if it ain't got nothing to do with you, what are you sobbing for? Like what is the sobs for? Like what is
Look,
this?
I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I'm a person from this generation, all right. But I feel like I was raised with people with a mentality with a straight mentality, like they didn't even care about that type of shit, like like I don't mean when I meant straight, like I mean like
Nah,
a pretty good
nah, nah,
mentality,
nah,
bro.
nah, 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 no, no, nah, nah. What do you mean about with straight mentality? You have something you want to say?
I'll explain myself. All right,
That's
when I mean
right.
straight mentality is like we didn't care I don't in my household we don't care about like drama shit like y'all these motherfuckers like I don't even be saying that type of shit like I get very sensitive over this and I'm like 15 and and
That's
the
it.
sad
That's
thing
it.
it's like there's 22-year-olds that be doing this and oh my god that's very
See,
offensive.
I hate to be the one to start the controversy, but I don't think that helps. So you said
Well,
a straight mindset. Are
just
you? Are you?
nah, this motherfucker, this motherfucker.
what are you?
Uh,
What are you preferring to? I just gotta access.
like a straight mentality is
What is
what
what is
you
it
trying
that
to say?
you know what? What is your definition of a straight mentality? A straight mindset.
Like like I really don't to be honest I don't really care type of shit. When you mean straight mentality, you really don't care, and you even know it's like that oh I'm this
Oh
gender,
my
I only
god!
care
There you go.
about
Here we go. Here we go. There you go. You're not, there you go. You get what you want to say now. Now go ahead. Continue. Continue.
I'm gonna say it, pussy. These are the controversy and the dramas
I'm
begin.
just saying.
Alright,
I'm just
alright.
saying.
Alright, so for me, a straight mentality, it's in the word, being straight, when you what I do Google, it's like what do you be preferred called? Male or female? That was literally just like a shift. Are you a fucking twig or are you a fucking bean bag, okay?
Say a
Let's just say.
fucking feedback. He said, he said a fucking. He said a fucking feedback. No, I'm just saying, like, you said straight mentality, like, you have a straight mentality. So, like, you weren't
Yeah.
saying, oh, I'm focused on something, alright? You were saying something else. And now you're saying it's like, you don't know what people want to be called, the gender and stuff. Which brings me to things. Like, I really don't have a problem with anybody changing their sex or anything. Like, that's totally up to them. It's just the fact that when they feel like they don't have to have the same responsibilities of that sex that they're trying to change too. I mean, that's kind of that's the reason why people don't listen to them. And like my opinion, like I mean, I'm not into all this stuff. Like I'm not into all that. Like I'm really not like. It's just that's my view on it, and that's the only thing I'm gonna leave it as. I mean, maybe it's not. I'm not saying it necessarily it's all of them. I don't say it. Don't try to switch up the words. I mean, it's just how it is. People are different. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. It's actually crazy how far science and technology has come that you can actually change a
Your
gender.
fucking penis to a fucking beanbag.
I tried to
How,
I
motherfucker?
tried to be professional.
Nah, we can't be fancy, fancy, motherfucker.
I'm
That's the
trying.
thing.
I'm
You know
trying.
what we're gonna make? You give me the good idea.
Oh no.
Inventors come out when there's something that we're missing in society. You know what I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make an app that's rated R.
Rated
Not
R.
porn, type of shit.
Like,
I mean, you can talk about anything, motherfucker. And I'm gonna have one of the best lawyers to be fucking defending me against these fucking white motherfuckers.
wait,
Because I really
what?
feel like it's the white motherfuckers
Wait,
that
wait, wait, wait,
it's
wait,
the white girls.
wait, I'm confused. Wait. So you say you're gonna create an app, a rated R app?
No. Like I don't make an app. Or
Yeah,
we're gonna
but
find
what?
an Indian.
No, but you said like you said that you're gonna have to defend yourself against all these people in court, right? What the hell are you gonna put on the app? Like I'm so confused. Like what are you putting on the app?
All right. So basically, in the app, it's gonna be like rated R conversations. Like no, like not rated R. How the fuck do you make it rated R? But like, like conversations where we don't have community guidelines, really, to be honest, because everybody else is scared about.
I would say technically we're not breaking community guidelines. We're not saying hate speech. We're not. Well, we are using profanity. That is one.
It really could get there. All of those fucking speeches could get there at one point.
As we try your words, like, it's a fucking beanbag. It's a fucking
beanbag, yo.
Oh god. I'm just saying this, like. Alright, so wait, continue with the app. What is the app gonna be about?
It's just basically, how we're doing our podcast. We really don't care if you're gonna like try to sue us. You're not gonna be able to sue the app because, like, let's say some motherfucker said something very messed up. You're not gonna be able to sue the app, like, because I'm telling you, we're gonna have like one of the best lawyers out there.
I mean, so you're basically your app is gonna be on a podcast creating fucking controversy on purpose, just so you can use your lawyer to defend you and win the case every time.
Well, we're gonna make that basically, but the lawyers are gonna help us. Like if we get fucking like sued about something. It's
but
like,
listen though, if your app breaks all the guidelines of apps that's supposed to be out there, they're just gonna take it down.
Well, motherfucker, I'm gonna make another one.
They're just gonna keep taking it down. They're gonna provoke you from actually making it.
Motherfucker, I will get the fucking Indian browser in this bitch.
I don't think that type of stuff even allowed in India. No. Speaking of India, let's talk about India. Like, what are your views on India?
On India?
Yeah.
Look, man, these Indian motherfuckers.
Oh, God.
I swear to God, they need to fucking do a fucking crowd control. Because these motherfuckers are so much that, like, all of them fucking farting, bro. That's a fucking, like, more than 10% of the fucking gas emissions in the fucking world.
So I said, what are your views? What are your views on Indian
I'm telling
people?
you right now, motherfucker. Fuck them. Fucking scammer ass bitches.
East of the world? East of the world, yeah. What are your views on Indian people and in the country of India, right? Your first reaction was they need crowd control because when they fart, that's 10% of the gas emissions on Earth.
Emissions.
What the fuck do you be talking about? Like, what? Like, this is fucking nonsense. This is fucking nonsense. Do you ever think about what you're gonna say, or you just like, let's just talk? Like, your brain doesn't say, wait, let me proofread this before you open your mouth. You just like, I say, what's your views on the people of the country?
Hey, motherfucker, you said views, nigga.
Yeah, your views. Okay, all right then. All right, you told me your views. Let's just keep that answer, because I was gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself. No, it's too fucking late. I was gonna give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Like I don't even care about the redemption at this
point.
I
know. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, what are your views on the people of this huge country that's so densely populated? You said farting will create 10%.
I can't do this. I can't. This
with that being said, they need crowd control. So you're telling me a group of random motherfucking people is gonna join together because they travel in 30s, motherfucker. They just like a group of 90 people gonna all fart in a circle and just like gather millions of people at their capital. I don't really know the capital of India, and just fart all together on a count of 3. Like. So you're telling me
that this point where you fucking take it like to an occasion, like if it would happen, but like it's not gonna happen. It's like in one day, right?
I know
Let's say
it's not
this
gonna happen
motherfucker.
because that's just fucking insane. Why would that's just disgusting? Why
But
would a
that's how
bunch of
you're
people
trying to say
just?
it.
Why would a bunch
That's
of
how you're
people?
trying to say it.
I'm just telling you what you said. I promise you. I'm just telling you what you told me. That's all I'm trying to like tell you. What you told me. Like I'm literally re-saying what you said to me. Like it sounds dumb, doesn't it? It sounds dumb, doesn't it? You just realize it sounds dumb.
No, man.
That
I'm gonna
shit
get my
crazy.
lawyers on you, man.
Nah, it sounds sensitive, man.
You're very sensitive, aren't you?
I'm gonna get my millions of people. We all just gonna fart like randomly. On the other subject, you know what? Let's talk about something smart because we talk about something so dumb. Earlier this year, I forgot what research group was that. I really forgot. But they found they took a picture of the first black. We got our first picture ever of a black hole.
Mhm.
And it's in the center of this galaxy. I think it said like, I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on this. I think they said it was like 55 million light years away, and we actually got a picture of a black hole. Like, you know how crazy this is? See, they weren't really sure if black holes existed, right? They were really creating newer and newer theories and problems. So, it's creating newer problems just based off of Einstein's theories. The videos. Like, isn't something so crazy that just basing something off something that somebody thinks can be real? Something is insane as that. Who would think that a random hole in the universe surrounded by light sucks shit in and it can't get out? Even light. These
So
could
you're
be
telling me.
traveling at the speed of light, can't even get out.
So
Speed
you're
of light.
telling me that we're taking photos of things that we can't even beat. Fucking things that have so much fucking gravity, no even fucking light can escape.
It's yeah. I mean, it's not even just taking the picture. It's the picture was not up close. Like, I mean, the picture was close. You can see the event horizon. You can see the actual black hole. That's like, you know what kind of? That's an insane ass discovery.
Wait. Did he just say Wakanda? What
No,
the fuck? Like
what?
no. I wanted to I wanted to let you like hear yourself. Like you were just talking about some fucking black hole type of scientific type of shit, and then you're like, it's like black, like, but like Wakanda type of shit. That's what you just said.
What the fuck are you talking about? What?
No. I'm just saying, you know what? Like I heard.
I said the event horizon and the black hole.
No, motherfucker. I heard
I
fucking
said, do
Wakanda.
you know what
Look,
kind of
Wakanda.
what
Huh?
kind
Oh
of
shit, my bad.
like exploration? Like, fuck. Do you know what kind of? Do you know how big of a deal this is? No, this is
Yes,
crazy
it's
as
a very
fuck,
big deal.
and that shit is fucking huge. This is bigger
You
than
know
our.
what I want to know?
This is
What's a
bigger than
fucking
our solar
white
system.
hole?
A fucking
A
hole.
fucking white hole.
A white hole. What?
That's- Yeah, I heard like it's like the exit point of the black hole.
There is no exit point. It's
There
a
has
one-way
to.
trip. No, it's not. You can see any physicist out there.
How can you tell me? How can you tell me? Quote unquote, you are the physicist. I can't even say that shit right, motherfucker.
I'm just saying.
Physicist.
Listen,
I don't even know.
listen. I literally been watching stuff on astrophysics the whole week. All right. So in black hole studies, they say it's a one-way trip. Stuff gets sucked in. Why would they stress enough of shit getting sucked in if it can just get right back out? The speed of light can't even escape the black hole. So there's another side. They're saying possibly you can travel space. Possibly you can travel to another reality. I don't know. I don't know. Like, whatever happens, happens. I'm just realizing that shit actually fucking exists. It's crazy.
That ass, like I actually think like that
Oh God.
If you
Oh
go
God.
through there, right? No, no,
Oh
no.
God.
Like to be like, I'm just telling you, know, like
Let's
if you
hear
go through
this.
there, alright, that could be a form of space travel. Like everything, like everybody's saying, oh, the gravity might destroy us. The gravity might just
Yeah, they're
like
saying
fuck
like the
everything up.
pressure can like yeah we won't even be able to go in. Like we're
Like,
fucked.
but what if?
It probably is sometimes. I don't know. Like it's crazy because they say it's one in the center of every galaxy. So, like,
So we're all gonna get consumed one day.
that's what I'm saying. Like what? Like, why? Why though?
But I
Like,
think,
why?
but I think our solar
Why?
system is like in
That
like in the outer middle.
that shit was bigger than our solar system.
No, no, I know that. Like we fucking surrounding that motherfucker. We're fucking going in circles around it. We're rotating that bitch. But we're like it's like outer middle. So we're probably gonna be like almost like the last ones
We're
if it's
outer
not
middle.
that black.
The outer middle.
Yeah, the outer middle,
The
motherfucker.
outer
Like,
middle.
yes, motherfucker. All right, you heard me right.
The outer middle.
Yes. Look.
I'm not sure what type of direction that is.
Okay, Google. What's the outer middle?
I'm not sure I understand that dumbass question.
Here are some results.
Results.
Yep.
Five
Yep.
results. Fine. The outer middle.
Bro,
All right. Search for
where
where we
is
are.
our
Yeah. There you go.
solar system in the fucking? Wait, I fucked it up. Where's our solar system in the Milky Way?
According to Wikipedia, the solar system is located in the Orion Arm, 26,000 light years from the center of the Milky Way galaxy.
Damn.
Motherfucker, this bitch is built like a fucking octopusy.
Octopussy. So is it in the outer middle set?
Actually, we're actually in the outer side though.
I know. Yeah, that's why I was trying to listen to the outer middle. Like, yeah, we're like on the or like we're on the outside, close to the outside. That's how we can't see as much as other probably solar systems can. See, that's boring though, but it's
For
so
real.
good because well,
Like, imagine being like closer there, bro. Like, so many fucking other planets, so many other fucking
but that's the
explosions.
bad thing. That's the bad thing as well because the closer we are to all this other stuff, the closer we are to the black hole. Ah. Mhm.
But
Yeah.
what do you think about
The closer we are towards the middle, or closer to the right towards the other planets and the other solar systems and all that stuff, the closer we can be to the black hole.
motherfucker? Why do you want to be next to that motherfucker? Nigga,
I'm
you want
just
to get
saying.
like sucked
No,
in?
that's not good. I'm just saying that's a good thing that we're on the outside.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
And maybe only the outer sides of the Milky Way supports life.
Really, cause like, only if we were a race that can like be like fucking Hulks that can fucking like take fucking radiation like it's fucking normal. Like if you just eat that shit like it's fucking beans. Like, yo, motherfucker, I'm moving next to that motherfucker. Like I'm moving like I don't care, bro, but I'm moving there, bro.
But it's this thing. So with this, let's bring this to aliens. So I was watching this video, and I was like, all right. So I just asked you a question as first. Do you think it's a good idea for aliens to visit us?
Motherfucker, we're gonna go into like interplanetary fucking war. If it's not that, it's gonna be like that. Like, look, if it's not that, like, let's say let's say China gets attacked, right? By these motherfuckers, right?
Mm-hmm.
China's gonna be thinking, yo, what, bro? That was World War no, what the fuck? That was the United States is attacking us, wasn't it?
No, I don't. I think they'll know what's going on by the time it actually happens.
Yeah, but you know, just like that might be a way that things might happen, but I really don't think it's a good one because I think we don't even got a plan, honestly.
All right. This is what Neil deGrasse Tyson said. He was like he doesn't think it's a good idea because he said you see What? So he said, take us for example. He said, oh god. He said, you see what we do to species or ethnicities or whatever. They can't. That's like not the supreme or not as strong as others. It's like the same thing the Americans did to the Indians. How you can control them or take over, so it's easy. He said, imagine if aliens have the technology to get to Earth, they got the technology to destroy us. It was like the same thing that we have dominance over other parts of the people over the world or whatever, or how we used to, or have we have done in history, that they could do the same thing to us. I was like, that makes so much sense. It does. Like, we couldn't even fucking get along all these years. But still can't, you know? What makes you think we're gonna get along when aliens come over here? That's like,
how the fuck do you think we're gonna be able to fucking defend ourselves when motherfuckers don't even know what's the fucking gender?
oh god, Sam, that does happen. Oh god, Jesus.
Motherfucker, I bring everything back to back, bitch.
So, you know what? I'm gonna quote something else on you again. So you're saying to me right now, right? That
No, but I'm telling you, let me talk.
You just said some bunch of nonsense.
I know,
I'm about to tell you what you said.
but also,
I'm about to tell you.
like,
Listen. Let me just tell you what you said. So you're telling me, right? So you're telling me, if an alien invasion comes, and there's a war between worlds of whatever planet they came from and Earth, our people are not gonna be able to defend themselves. Well, some people won't, because they don't even know what gender they are. That's what you just said. That's what you just said. What?
Yes,
how? What does gender have to do with winning a war?
Motherfucker, there's people like that.
Where?
Where? What you mean where, motherfucker? Look, bro, like there is
what in history
like
or what war is going on that you see that transgenders can't even win the fucking war? They can't shoot guns because they're man or their girl side that want to shoot the gun. Is that what you're telling me?
Exactly what I'm telling you, man.
Bro, you like the shit that you say, fucking like. What the actual fuck is going through your brain?
Blows the stupidity out, man.
Is there a brain in there? Like, is there a fucking brain in there?
No.
Like, I think it's just space. I think it's just space in there.
Turn to this.
I'm just saying, like, what the fuck do you be talking about? Like, what?
Look, motherfucker, I'm actually an intellectual.
Yo, what kind of an intellectual are you? Like, your problem solving skills is the fact. Alright, so I'm just gonna say this one last time to you. This is what he just said to me. If an alien species came over here looking to attack us, everybody would get trained in the army from all around the world. But our generation won't be able to fight because they can't decide what gender they are. So they don't know when the man the gun or be a nurse, right? We're gonna have too many nurses rather than soldiers. So is that your analogy for it? Is that your vision for it?
No. I didn't even think about nurses. Nah, motherfucker, you brought the nurses in, motherfucker. I don't know who you're trying to have fun. Trying to check, man. But like, you're trying to go cosplay some.
This isn't like. What role or what do you think is gonna make them not gonna be able to swim just because they can't decide the gender? What is gonna be the distraction? Like other than that you say?
I'll be honest.
You don't even know. You don't know. You don't know because you're just saying shit.
I just say shit randomly.
I know you do. That's just like, oh my god. What the fuck is this? Yeah, this has just been a disaster, to be honest.
I actually wanted to keep going with the podcast. Not even
it's actually fun. This is fun. This is good banter. It's good banter, but it's just dumb fucking banter because it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense.
Hey, bro, I swear to God, like if anybody keep let's put this like in the most worst position. Like not the worst, but let's say something happens, right? Like a big extinction happens.
Yeah. Let's hear this.
Alright.
Let's hear this.
A big extinction happens, right? But like, let's say there's survivors out there, and the internet's still up, and you know, you go through the internet, right? And you hear this fucking podcast. Imagine this could be like the last moments we have online, right? Like us, like right now on the podcast, and like we leave this podcast, right? You know, it's out there, the internet.
I'm just
They're
saying
gonna be probably thinking about
they're gonna be like, God,
what the fuck.
they're gonna be like,
What's
goddamn,
this fucking thing? Nigga
humans were
thinking?
humans were so dumb. No wonder they're extinct. No wonder. I'm just saying, like apparently we can't fight wars because we're not generations. It's just like we got. I'm just saying, all right. Let's get another topic because I don't know how something such a smart conversation can turn to so dumb in like less than 15 minutes. Like this is this. We have got nowhere. What were we even talking about? What was even the subject of this whole thing? Like what was this?
You were talking about Transformers, and then World War II, and then World War II for Transformers, and then to genders, and then to genders to fucking war against fucking aliens, and then fucking black holes, and then black holes. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about now
I
anymore.
don't even. Video games. Let's talk about video games. I don't fucking know. Let's see. Call of Duty, Modern Warfare made a comeback. I feel like it's the best Call of Duty in years. I feel like next year Call of Duty is really gonna have to step their game up because I don't know how they can top this. They evolve. Like the weapons customization. If they go back to the nonsense that's in Black Ops and all that, I just don't know. Like Black Ops 2 was truly the last good Black Ops game. Black Ops 3, I don't know what that was. Black Ops 4, I don't know what the fuck was that.
Out to Black Ops 2 was the name.
I mean, like, I can play Black Ops 4 and all that. It's just like, raw. Like, everybody's such a fucking tryhard. And this one, everybody's such a fucking camper. And this, in World War II, everybody's such a sniper all the time. Like, everybody gotta use. Now, if you play World War II, now it's just gonna be a bunch of people running around with riot shields and shit.
So. No fucking toys, I dare you. I bet you, man.
Toys and Black Ops. Still don't know how to get none of that shit. I guess you have to buy a battle pass for some of it, but like some of that stuff you can buy when it's available. You know how sometimes like skins and stuff available for a limited time. Like it's just too much. It's too much. It's too much for me to buy. Like the microtransactions, they just entered in Call of Duty now. That's just a fucking mess.
Hey, like it was expected.
Bruh, I didn't expect it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I made a joke about it. I told Lynx, I made a joke about it. I was like, hey, my shit updated. I was like, what if they updated, right? And we just see a bunch of transactions on the screen as soon as we open it. And then there it is. Got a whole store just for microtransactions. And they did it in a way that was so gay. So they tricked us. They made the battle pass available to all people. If you don't buy it, you still can get stuff. But if you do buy it, you can get extra stuff. That's basically the thing. So yeah, okay, that's cool or whatever. You know, I guess. And then I guess y'all charging people for that. I expected it. And like a dumbass, I bought it. So not only that, they got bundles. But they made so many fucking bundles. And you will have
the fucking Rainbow Six
bro,
fucking
you'll have that's what I'm saying. You'll have to buy $15 worth each time you want to get a bundle. Like why? $15 for just a couple of shits that I'm pretty much not gonna care about in a year because the game's gonna be probably gonna die out a little bit. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know. Let's talk about Call of Duty Mobile, bro. Cause Call of Duty Mobile was the best.
Nigga just trying to get some tacos, nigga.
Jab.
My bad, G.
You fucking homosexual. You fucking homosexual. See the intervener in you, huh? It's also trying to get some tacos, huh?
Motherfucker, you know, I'm not, you know, like.
What?
It's like me saying, huh? I heard chicken. You know, and that's it. Like, is that the end of black of you telling me you want to go get some chicken? That shit.
Fuck you, bitch.
I love. It's exactly how it feels. Still like a fucking fat ass.
How
Not
don't you
fucking
know?
tacos.
Yeah, you're not just big, man. You know what I'm talking about. You know what, man? I'm gonna have say people come and kick your door out with a fucking sledgehammer. You and your family better watch out, man.
Oh my god.
He was like, bro,
Yo.
eat that pussy 445, bro. What a legend.
Mad respect to that man.
My respect.
If he fucking dies, I
Nah,
hope it
bro,
doesn't.
nah,
But
bro. Don't even say it, bro.
man,
Oh, that'd be a sad day. That'd be a sad day.
like a sad day, bro. Like
Sad
I'm
day.
going in a fucking riot.
Oh man,
Like, like
yo, yeah, I can't
not
even.
even the pause.
I'm gonna be devastated actually. Like, I watched too many of his videos to be honest. I'm not gonna lie.
To say that like no, bro. He like we can't. That cannot happen. But
Nah,
the body shape he looks, man. It could be doubting us, to be honest. Like for real.
It could be coming soon. Actually, with the body shape, it could be coming soon. It probably is coming
Like this
soon.
would be,
So, I don't know. I hope not though. Just look at the guy.
hopefully it's long enough into like he lives.
Yeah, I mean like, it's cool. It's funny because he speaks his mind, and that's what I'm about to start doing. I'm finna just start speaking my mind. Like Sam, I think he's just plain slow. It's just slow.
Can just come and freak my mind.
It's just like when you have like smart things, or you into like some smart shit, he just find a way to just turn it into a bunch of nonsense. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. Why is this podcast still going? What are we gonna name this? What are we gonna name this podcast? What are we
Alright,
names?
we're gonna name it the Unknown WTF.
The Unknown WTF.
Literally.
Like what the? You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You see what the? Let's just say what the fuck. Just put a conversation like what the fuck conversations or something like WTF conversations or casual conversations or just plain nonsense. Let's call it nonsense. Just call it the nonsense podcast. Let's just call this the nonsense podcast. Yeah, because that's all this 30 fucking minutes has been just nonsense.
Nonsense and bullshit.
Nonsense and bullshit. Yes, he said it correctly. He actually said something right this time without slurring it up. Now, I'm going to end this. This is called the Nonsense Podcast. Subscribe or whatever the fuck. I don't know. Jesus Christ, man. Like, what are we doing with ourselves?